at my favorite park. I'm not going to tell you which one because there's hardly anyone ever here, and that's what I love about it. In beautiful Minnesota today, I am Pete Wyden, your host of the Epic Eco Designer. Here we are, and today I want to talk the first part of 3 total. That's how important this topic is. It's about how committed we are to our business, to our personal growth, to our ability to feel the way we want to feel on a daily basis. That's part of creating that business that we really want to be working in and on each day and being inspired. Hello, Cologne, good to see you. You know, this is the biggest thing that I keep coming back to with my clients when we're working on their business, with other people I'm talking with. I'm talking with so many awesome people, and maybe you and I have messaged back and forth on Facebook or Instagram. If not, definitely send me a message. Let's get to know each other a little bit better beyond just me spouting out interesting things, hopefully, at you all the time. It's great to learn a little bit more about you. And you know, the biggest thing, whether it's finding focus on what the service is that you're going to be offering to be able to move forward, whether it's being able to rebound from that experience you may have had where you're trying to sell somebody on this idea, you've got this great idea for, wow, look what we could do with your landscape. And being able to have the emotional fortitude to bounce right back when you don't hear from them, or they say, no, I'm really just not interested, to not take that personally, to have the inspiration flowing through you to be able to create beautiful, interesting, site responsive designs on a daily basis and not be dragging your heels trying to even get started on a design and then looking 3 weeks later on the calendar and you haven't gotten started. These are all things that people that I work with have been dealing with, and I see happen all the time. These are things that I've experienced in my own business and my own life, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing it in this beautiful setting. Hopefully you can see the nice red sumac behind me. You know, this is all about how fully you're committing to your business. Because if we're not in 100%, it's just not going to happen the way we want it to. There's not going to be that ease, that, oh, there's a bee, nice bumblebee, that ease that comes with fully diving in and being able to make a decision knowing that I've got this, I am who I want to be in my business, I am bringing my best self through because I have committed, and because, and I'll talk about this in further video, because I have the tools necessary that I practice on a daily basis, the personal ritual, the way I even organize my schedule, the way I set up the delivery of my service so that I know when I'm sitting down to do it or when I'm meeting with a client, I've got it laid out. I've got my system down, at least to the point of knowing where I'm going to be taking somebody and what the goal is. Commitment is so important, and I can't stress it enough, because you only understand how important commitment is if things aren't working for you. And I can guarantee that if your business isn't moving along smoothly, if you're not experiencing the consistent sales you want to, if you're not finding the clients that you really want to be working with for the service that you want to offer that's going to benefit the world and also fulfill you when you're working on and in your business, you know, it comes down to, have you found that core piece that's going to be serving you, going to be keeping you inspired in your business? So another piece here is how to know if you're actually 100% committed. And really what that can, you know, we could look at that from a logic perspective, but I really like to bring this more heart-centered aspect, this intuitive aspect to business. Because we're not just the summation of our technical skills, of the experience that we've gleaned over time. Yes, that's of course helpful, and that brings confidence, that brings the ability to really get results and help people with what the transformation they're looking to get by working with us. But it's also about this intuitive level, this feeling sense So ask yourself, are you 100% committed to what you're doing on a daily basis? I really invite you to do that right now, and as you listen, I'll just, let's take a few moments, just tap in. How are you feeling about your level of commitment to the vision that you're working toward? And a lot of times, the difference between being 100% committed and being not quite there is often seeing what we're doing on a daily basis. Committed, excellent, Colombe. Seeing what we're doing on a daily basis. If we're looking too close in front of us, too far down at the little interactions we're having, the little sales conversations, the particular detail we're attending to today, we might miss the greater vision that it's bringing us toward. And both of those are important. It's important to be able to find joy in what we're doing today, but what really helps bring that through is having a really clearly defined vision. One of the things we work on in the mentorship program, and also the Focus Growth Group program, which we're now enrolling people in for November start date, is a vision quest. And getting really clear on what are you actually creating. Yeah, okay, you're creating a business, you're creating a lifestyle for yourself. What does that actually look like? How is that weaving the daily experience that you're having in your business? How is that weaving this vision that you've got farther out that may not be exactly how things look down the road, but it's getting you where you want to go, and you can continue to weave that carpet in front of you, that beautiful tapestry that is your life. So a lot of times we might get lost and fall off because of something that happens on a certain day or a certain week in our business. But what are you doing to keep that 100% commitment, to keep that full sense of, I'm so excited to be working on this. I'm so excited about where my life is headed. That's commitment. And that's inspiration. That's flow. That's creating ease. That's bringing in the ideas. That is the lack of forcing things to work in your business. So as we look toward what you're creating for yourself, come back every now and then to the sense of, if things are feeling off, there is this deeper intuitive side to business. And we can logic our way, we can hustle our way forward, such as if sales aren't coming in next month, it's important to bring that logic aspect in, to look to opportunities, but we have to be open to those opportunities to be able to see them and actually go after them and get them. For example, I've had experiences in my business where I didn't have work booked out. And I talk with a lot of people this time of year in the autumn, especially in the northern climates, or whatever the dormant season is for you. As you get toward that dormant season in your consulting business, if you're especially working in the outdoors, where people start to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to find some other kind of work. I hope it's something I like doing. I'm gonna have to fill in because there's just not that much work coming in. Honestly, if that's happening in your business, I invite you to check in whether or not you're 100% committed. And if you're 100% committed to the vision of needing to get another job to supplement your income, that's great. But if you're 100% committed to having that thriving business that you can rely on to be doing the work you want to be doing year-round, it's totally possible. It's about being open to it. It's about merging that openness, that personal inspiration to the commitment to the vision with the mental commitment. And we all go through this. We all experience this, but it's your ability to reroute your energy, your mindset, and your sense of commitment, and where that's coming from, what's driving that commitment. on a daily basis. That's what brings real success in business, real fulfillment, and shows your clients, the people around you, that you're here for good. You're not just here, you're not just a fair weather designer, you're not just a fair weather change maker. What are you committed to? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Thanks for joining today. I'm gonna go take a little walk around. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what I'm surrounded by here. This is just a little meadow, used to be a farm field, this beautiful sumac. So this is our smooth sumac. Rus glabra is the Latin name, and it's excellent for making sumac tea. This is also similar to the species of sumac that's used in za'atar and some other Mediterranean cuisines, these red clubs, these red fruits that you see on top of the plants. There's some huge oaks back in the woods I'm gonna go say hi to. Get out, say hi, share your commitment to nature, to health, vitality, with the people you care about, with the places you care about, and with yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.